So you guys are wondering where the hell that Pen Pineapple Apple song came about. Literally, that guy saw this keyboard right here. He has the left keyboard, he has the right keyboard, then he in the middle and he say Mistel keyboard, but he couldn't do that. But anyway, jokes aside, this is Barocco. This is your 60% mechanical gaming keyboard with a twist right here. Ergonomic, allowing the user to bend and form whatever shape they perceive to be more comfortable for their user experience. Think this as an upgrade version of the well-known Microsoft Ergonomic 4000 keyboard many years ago, this time in a 60% profile and a gaming grade. Now aside from that, I have wished they included a wrist pad area on the front of the keyboard to complete the ergonomic reasons, because again, the palm is still sitting flat on the table. I wish there's a smooth transition to that, something they should actually consider. Now looking at the keycaps right here, they are all PVT and it's double engraved on the top side and also at the angle side. Now based on the switches right here, they are using Cherry MX Browns, which is good, and the stabilizers, they are using MX based stabilizers, not the spring based, so you don't hear rattlesnake in there. Color choice, it comes in white, black, and as well as the RGB version, which goes well with the white color keyboard. This keyboard is a softwareless keyboard, so most of the time you need to memorize the key shortcuts to activate all the functions on the keyboard. More specifically, the PN and menu and the arrow keys. Now you can actually do some macro tweaking or macro function adjustment to do a different kind of function. Again, I post a diagram on CalvinPixels.com, so you guys can check it out and do more research on that and tweaking on your keyboard with that information. Now aside from that, they come with this curly springy cable right here to connect the two halves together. Now I wish this was less springy and the cable is thinner so it's easy to move around. Now this keyboard is adaptive. The reason why I say adaptive is you can choose to go with the full keyboard experience, for example the left side, right side, and also the number pad, or you can use any single side if you choose so. The application to it I will explain a little bit later. My review will be based on two categories, productivity and also gaming experience. For gaming experience, let me talk about Blade and Soul Online. It's a combo-based game, so what I do is I use the keyboard together, but I bend it out slightly at an angle like this for more comfort reason. It's a soft V, it's not a vigorous V. Now, there is no significant performance gain or anything that I feel that is speedier. It just feels a little bit more comfortable to use. But where this keyboard shines is actually competitive gaming, more specifically Overwatch. Now what I do is typically with the keyboard, 60% keyboard, I like it because I can bring my mouse nearer to my left hand. This time I totally eliminate the right side of the keyboard, bring my mouse much comfortable to nearer to my left hand, and I can actually actuate the keyboard easily, and it feels more comfortable rather than having a full-length keyboard where you stretch like a monkey like this. 60% keyboard is something like this, but with half of the keyboard like that, I can do actually much nearer, and I can sit back behind the monitor slightly, a few distance, say around 30 cm, and actually play more comfortably. Now this is not a big issue for me because I actually use voice comms and team chat, Ventrilo, and so on to communicate with my teammates, so that is actually a plus point right here because the focus will be on your left hand. Where this keyboard shine is productivity. I actually use it to type a lot of notes and email, and this is actually one of my top 3 favorite keyboards all time. After a top 3 Real Force keyboard that I reviewed recently, and I liked it because the keys are really great. Now, if this is actually using Red Cherry MX, the experience is much better. You don't feel resistance at all. It's just pure linear red switches goodness. So what I do is I split it even more far apart compared to gaming, and I make it a softer V like this shape. And I realized one thing, my typing experience did not only feel comfortable but improve along the way. This is weird, I don't know how to explain. I actually improved from the Real Force keyboard. Now I improve much further with this keyboard right here. And I improved by 25% speed, more specifically 25 words per minute. And actually, by day and day goes by, I'm getting faster and faster because it's like a second thing, it's like a part of your body. I don't know how to explain the details, But this is where the keyboard shines, productivity. And if you are a person who spends a lot of time in front of the computer creating notes, for those people who are into media outlets like me, reviews, creating emails, replying response, this is definitely a keyboard to go. It's not just purpose for gaming, it's also purpose for your comfort. You already seen in this video how I actually use the gaming experience by only using one side. You can actually use it both. You can make it V-shaped. The possibility is endless right here. Will I recommend it? Definitely, this is already in my top 3. Should you buy it? Yes. There's also an RGB version if you're into it, but again, you can actually get the normal version. It'll just do fine. So I hope you like this short keyboard review. Remember to like and subscribe. Comment below what 60% keyboard you guys are using and any feedback if you have used this keyboard in the past. And let me know any other ergonomic keyboards that you guys would want me to review, because that's very important, because I discovered that my speed of typing has increased. So I want to increase it further. So remember to like and subscribe, and see you guys in the next tech review. Bye guys. Ciao.